And now it's time to be a weird-ass frog.
Oh, man.
Mind you, there's that word, that iku-stega, and I have no idea what the hell that's supposed to be. Fortunately, people in the thread...
It's pronounced Ikaruga, and it was a shooter, like a shmup from way back when.
I knew that joke was coming.
I don't have many, I'm not that funny.
At least the threads have been telling me, oh, the fucked up net translation probably actually means this.
Well, somebody's always gonna have an idea. I like how you really didn't gain flippers there. Your arms, like your hands and feet just kind of went limp, just like your frog had a stroke when he hit the water.
Yeah, we're gonna say that a lot, because we have to have, that's them covering the change of control schemes. And yes, so apparently a better tail makes you better at jumping. Not quite sure how that works. Oh, this is for Mast Hazard. You press select on the world map to save.
Oh, a Venus flytrap.
They're just...
I think you give a shit about that.
Nah, they're part of the background decoration that's just... all these little things you can eat give you 3 health. And some mysterious conversation from God knows where.
I don't know, a captain's involved. It's probably okay.
We're certainly hoping so.
Or else, like the cast of Star Trek is watching. Just, he is such an ugly little frog.
Oh, and there's our first green crystal, which gives us the review of evolution. So it can actually change into whatever the form we have recorded. The weird thing is that the
record any forms?
Well, that's the thing. It turns out the records are shared between save files. So I have records from my 2 previous playthroughs of creatures from later eras. I have no idea what happens if you try and turn into a mammal during the Amphibian age.
Well, you have a stroke when you hit the water, so you probably just have an aneurysm then.
God knows. And here's Goella fish.
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a take on the coelacanth. So it's a coela fish.
Yeah.
But it also has those dead vacuous eyes, just kill me.
Basically. Like it said, they can't really evolve, so they're worth almost no E.V.O points. Yeah, this is just one of many filler stages in the game. Just get from point A to point B.
There is no cave further below the water or anything?
No, it's just a couple of those fish just minding their own business.
So it's basically just a middle finger.
Yeah. There's a lot of these little transitionary areas. But here's the timid amphibians. They tend to run away and they're a bit faster than you are, even while dashing.
I like how you see a smaller version of yourself and you proceed to bite it in the ass till it dies.
Pretty much. You're kind of a massive asshole.
Well, nature red in tooth and claw. Or something, I don't know.
It's something along those lines. Oh, speaking of which, some people had guesses on what E.V.O stands for. And I quite liked... I think it was Heavy Sigh that came up with evolution via overindulgence.
I like extremely violent offenders. Because that is basically all you do in this game. Is just like, hey, I don't know you. Die!
That's pretty much true. Also, fuck these bullfrog things.
Can you jump on them?
Yeah, you can jump on any enemy and it'll do a little bit of damage. I think it's actually stronger than our bite is at the moment because our jaws are so bad. I think the damage you do from Goomba stomping an enemy is dependent on what body you have.
That makes sense. If you're some big fat animal, it'd probably hurt more than if you're whatever the fuck this thing is.
It's particularly noticeable in Age 3, where the heaviest body does a ridiculous amount of damage from jumping on things. Oh, and here's the day-night cycle. Starting from this age, certain enemies will behave differently at night.
I like how there wasn't one in the fish age, like apparently there's just no nighttime when you were a fish.
Yeah, apparently. Also, there
I'm not sure if you're uglier or not. Because now you look like the amphibious ancestor of one of the Coneheads.
Pretty much. But, the 4 back-of-the-head evolutions are all the same price. They give bonuses to 4 stats, 3 of them E's and 1 A. It's just which stat has the A boost that differs.
And the one you took, I guess, had the bite boost?
Yep, mine had the largest bite boost. I could have taken the one with more defense, but
Like, he was like, get out. The Elder won't like it.
Uh-huh.
Now I just picture the Elder as just basically just, new animals, get off my lawn.
Well, they're supposed to be in charge of plants and making sure they're all growing up properly, but something is fucked. As you can tell by the fact that we're in a horrible wasteland.
You're not eating plants, what do they care what you're doing?
Yeah. Apparently Gaia decided that amphibians should be in charge of plant life. I'm not one to
I get the feeling she's never done this before, so she's just kind of winging it.
Well, yeah. And that kinda is the point here. Also, would you believe that I've cut a tremendous amount of grinding out of this video, but I left some in just because. You have to get a little taste of the E.V.O experience.
Yeah, there's a difference between a little taste and slapping us in the face with the appetizer.
Oh god. The amount of grinding that I have to do later in this video. My footage for this was over 36 minutes. You'll notice that means I've cut almost a third out of the video.
I just can't believe you recorded all that.
Yeah. It was easier to work with just one big clip. Although my Avisynth file is a fucking mess. But yes, now we're, yeah, we don't even look remotely like any sort of amphibian beyond the tail.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that we weren't in the dinosaur age.
Yeah, really. So, are you ready for our next boss fight?
Are you ready for this?
We're gonna fight this fat fucker.
Oh, he's the Jabba the Hutt of whatever the hell you just were. Debustiga.
This boss is a really strange one because he has a problem where he doesn't actually deal contact damage, unlike 95% of other things. Which causes this to happen.
Wow.
Yeah, though all you didn't see is that if he jumps and lands near you, he'll spit at you for whereas his jump was doing 2 damage, his spit does 10.
Dang.
So yeah, so long as he doesn't spit at you, he's an easy fight. So,
we saw the way you took down Fatty 2x4. Do you think you could do something for me?
But thou must.
Was that 3 prompts in a row?
That's because I refused the first 2.
Oh.
But yes, you have to go along with this. Basically, the insects are what are fucking up the plants. So the entire rest of this chapter is going to be go sort out the insects.
That was a dick move.
I'm going to add footage to the end of this video when it goes up. You can actually kill the elder who talks to you there.
Yes,
Gaia's not terribly pleased about it.
Yeah, she's done a great job this far. I guess you may as well get mad about something.
And here's the cockroach stage.
I'm sure somebody just shit their pants.
This is the grinding spot for this chapter because they come so fast. Like, they just constantly pour at you in pairs with different spacing. So just repeat this a couple of dozen times.
Do you really need to evolve new jaws at this point, or?
Yes. Simply because of the bosses that are going to come up. But, here we have... Yeah, I'm not sure any amphibian has a fin quite like that. I mean, we really do just look like a dinosaur. Fuck if I know. But at least it means that we're moving considerably faster somehow. Something wind resistance? I don't know.
A thorny springtail?
Yep. Which means
Our transformation to dinosaur is complete.
And now we jump like this. Fucking mad ups. But yes, this is where most of the footage was. Just eating all of the cockroaches. Oh, and if you bounce on them, they start flying. For some reason, they go to a random height. And at night, 4 of them attack you from 2 different directions. Which can fuck you up pretty badly, honestly.
Fierce jaws.
Now we have all of the best stuff except the body. We're still using the second worst body.
Well, that'll be fixed in a couple minutes, I suppose.
I actually decided, fuck it, I'm not going to grind out the best body just yet. I'm going to see if I get enough E.V.O points by the end of the chapter to get it naturally. So, yeah, we're just going to move on now because I'm sick of grinding.
So when you cut all the grinding out of this game, it's not actually very long, is it?
No. It turns out that Super Nintendo games did kind of pad themselves that way. Also, yeah, all the little amphibians getting picked up and carried off by bees.
And you're just gonna half-kill some of them.
Well, yeah, I kinda have to do that. That one's working out.
There's no giant spiders, are there?
Thankfully no. There's just, all these asshole bees. And then this entirely pointless stage that contains the same message as the last one, just with these 3 bees.
Wow, there's giant cockroaches, giant bees, but there's no spiders to be found. That's weird.
I suppose they're arachnids, which aren't quite insects. Oh yeah, this is that kid's dad. And he knows he's going to die, so he wants us to eat him.
It's like a Terra Enigma where that one goat dies. And then
Yeah.
his goat wife is just like, just go ahead and eat him. I had some already.
Dear. Terra Enigma is kind of a fucked up game.
It is. I think you got enough to get the best body.
No, actually, the best body for some goddamn reason costs 5,000.
Whoa.
Also, I'm not sure what the hell these blue squidgy things are that come out of some of the eggs. But, we have to kill all of them to make our next boss spawn. The eggs themselves are actually...
somebody out there that never got past this point.
I think the eggs themselves are actually just healing items.
Alright, they're like bee larvae or something?
I guess so, except I don't think bee larva's a weird aqua blue.
Well, I'm not a biologist, so I can't speak to that.
It might be, I don't know, maybe it's the crystal doing it? Also, so, welcome to our third boss, King Bee. King Bee is either extremely easy, or he'll murder the crap out of you like that. Because, if you let him attack, he will just rapid-fire stingers into you and then come down and sting you himself. So, let's try that again.
Look at you, you figured out transitions.
Look,
Awesome.
I restrained myself. But yes, this is how you actually fight King Bee by never letting him attack you at all. I'm not sure why he turned into giant chunks of sirloin or whatever the fuck, but there you go.
Well, sushi would just not made sense, and we can't have that E.V.O.
Yes, E.V.O makes a ton of sense. Also, here is this entirely trustworthy dragonfly. Yes, no strong enemies.
With a smug face.
Yes, we definitely do not need to evolve any further.
We
Fine
kinda
fucker. That's what he gets.
He's only worth 30 E.V.O points. No wonder he was such a wuss. I kind of wish, like, if you died in a boss fight or something, that you turned a chunk of meat and the enemy ate you. And then you could, like...
Yeah, I get you.
Then you eat them. But, like, then they eat you, and they take, like, half your E.V.O points, and the guy revives you, and that's why it's cut down in half.
Could be. Also, this is the Sand Eater. It is completely invincible. I don't know what the hell it's supposed to be. I just know I'm getting through here as quickly as goddamn possible.
See, this would have been a good point for a bonus boss or something.
Yeah, I could see that. But this game's got a couple of little secrets of its own, but nothing quite like that. Land of Edosaurus. Text box, Edosaurus.
That's why we look like a dinosaur, because we're only like one step shy.
These guys are actually dangerous, because if you try to attack them when they don't have their heads in the sand, they'll swipe at you with their ridged backs, like that.
Ow.
Some grinding later.
So what happened to... I'm not gonna grind, see if I can get enough points naturally.
Eh. I mainly wanted the health back, because we do actually have an end of chapter boss as well. Also, here are these pricks, who for some reason had decided to try and ambush me from under the sand.
It was working at first.
I can't really argue with that. But now I'm only 500 odd points away from the best body, so may as well go ahead and grab that before the last boss.
Come on, checkerboard swipe.
No, like I said, I restrained myself. I could have put in ripples and disco transitions and stuff, but I didn't want this to look like a PowerPoint presentation. Though I do want you to see what the armor body looks like. Yep. We are extremely fucked up purple amphibian. Definitely not a reptile.
What do you mean dinosaur? I've never heard that word in my life.
Oh yes, and for some reason at night these guys no longer try to ambush you.
Well, you see, during the day they hide under the sand because it's cooler down there. At night that's too cold, so they hang out on the surface.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yes, it does. Holy shit.
I'm pretty sure actual desert creatures do that. Huh. Also, here's another of those
Should've
traitorous...
listened to our orders,
grandmas.
not murder the other guy. Get away from me, you horrid motherfucker! Ah!
No one escapes. So, yeah, that king bee we murdered. His wife's kinda pissed. And, I'd say she's probably one of the biggest roadblock bosses.
Yeah, she definitely was not a trophy wife. Look at that mug.
Yep. Now, the problem with Queen Bee is that, well,
It's a giant
if she
bitch
actually
fight.
Yeah, she actually fights. If she bites you successfully with my current setup, because I didn't take the defense back the head thing, she does 23 points of damage. Which you'll notice is more than half of my health.
Here?
No, I don't think I managed to let her bite me, because she is perhaps the boss that is the most heavily patterned. Like, just ridiculously so.
In an epic battle that takes an entire day.
But yes, just to be on the safe side. Which of course fucks up my timing and gets me hit anyway.
Amphibian, right.
Yes, definitely. See, now this makes more sense. I mean, as much sense as exploding into honeycomb can make, but you know.
All these bees make honeycombs. I guess, I don't know.
And now we're gonna be a reptile.
I love that, just, okay, here's your new body. Good luck, fucker.
Yes, we are a very doofy looking reptile. But we'll see you all next time.
God. Have a good night, folks.